Back there, Deb?
We are.
Okay, Jane, are we ready up here? Everybody in the room ready?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, okay. Well, good morning. Today is Wednesday, March 15th, 2023, and we'd like to welcome everyone to the board meeting. We will call this meeting to order at 9 o'clock a.m. You can join today's board meeting via phone. Dial 971-254-3149. Conference ID 736-023-979#. Audio capabilities are listen only and are offered on a best effort for the public. Our meeting is also live streamed, and you can join us by going online to tctvonline.com and click on live broadcasts. Before we get started, I would like to remind everyone to mute their phone. You can do this by pressing *6. For those joining, and then please unmute your phone when your agenda item is ready to be discussed. I should have this memorized by now. For those joining via computer, please unmute your microphone and turn on your camera when your agenda item is called. All others must remain muted with their cameras turned off. Thank you. Public comment. Those intending to provide public comment to the board may attend in person or email submissions to publiccomments@co.telemuc.or.us. Public comments received by 12 p.m. on Tuesday will be distributed to the board, posted online before the meeting, and become part of the public record. You may also provide public comment virtually by registering ahead of time. To register, please email publiccomments@co.telemuc.or.us by 12 p.m. on the Tuesday prior to the board meeting. Public comments can also be mailed to the Board of Commissioners office, 201 Laurel Avenue, Tillamook, Oregon 97141. For more information on public comment options, please visit the Board of Commissioners webpage. Okay, do we have anyone signed up for public comment today?
We do not.
We do not. Perfect. Thank you. All right, so I would just request that anyone in the room sign the guest list if you've not done that yet. We appreciate that. And then we will start with the Pledge of Allegiance. Commissioner Bell, will you lead us this morning?
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Okay, so not having any public comments, I do have one non-agenda item today that we will take after item 6. We'll just let everybody know. Okay, so we are excited this morning. We have a presentation to kick off our meeting, and it is the Oregon State University Juntos Afuera program. And we have Natalie Macias, the Open Campus and Juntos coordinator, with us. But we also have an entire room full of students, which is really exciting. So welcome, everyone. We are so happy to have you with us. And we're going to start with your presentation. So Nat, do you want to coordinate that? Who's going to kick us off?
You got this.
Yeah, the light should be green on that.
That's right.
Thank you.
Okay, this is about Juntos Afuera. Juntos Afuera is a program designed for Latinx students and their families to create positive and meaningful experience outside.
In Juntos, we do some activities such as kayaking, hiking, ziplining, but today we're going to be talking about some of our butterfly activities that we've done.
The first location we went to was the Nestucca Wildlife Rescue, where we saw many Oregon silver spot butterflies. We also went on trails and saw many different types of plants. On our second trip, we played Loteria with pictures of those plants in order to understand more about them and be able to recognize them more naturally. And we were glad to eat berries on the trail as well.
The people that went to the Nestucca Wildlife Refuge were us, and then Dr. Cynthia Resendiz, who is the director of the Oregon Coast STEM Hub.
our day with Cynthia, we learned about butterflies. The two butterflies we talked about were the monarch and Oregon silver spot. We talked about where they migrate, their habitats, and their life cycles.
While we were there, we played a game called Loteria, which is like a bingo game with, instead of numbers and letters, we played with pictures of flowers and butterflies. And we played with beans instead of coins.
For the second part of our trip, we went to Mount Hubo on the Meadow One transmitter site with Tillamook and Neoconi High School.
The people that we went with were Neoconi and Tillamook High School. Sarah was a general biologist, and Adriana was a fishery biologist. And we also went with Andrea, who worked with the forestry.
We took a 10 meter measurement from the ground. Each meter was its own little box. We took notes and analyzed what needed to be changed and what was good for the environment of the silver spot butterfly. We took the data we collected and used it to help us decide what we would recommend to the Forest Service. Many of us here today recommended to burn first and then cut carefully later. Thank you.
Thank you. Wow.
Matt, do you want to say anything about the program?
Sure. Misty, would you like to come up with
Yeah, you know me, all right. For sure.
Yeah,
Good job, you guys. Were you nervous? You did great.
Yes, thank you. It was so great.
Yeah, you did a wonderful job. You want to go first?
Sure.
Okay.
Ooh, I'm very close to that. Yeah, so the students got to go work with many different STEM professionals this last summer. And a big focus the second half of our summer was on the Oregon silver spot butterflies and the monarchs, so we had that cultural connection. This summer, we've got even more STEM professionals who are helping us, and we're already in the works in creating our journals and curriculum and activities. So I'm hoping we have an even bigger turnout of students coming out to join us.
And we have over 20 that participate from Nestucca, right?
We had 15 this summer, but
Okay.
let's say let's double it this year.
Right. And so from my perspective as the superintendent of the school district, this has been an excellent program for our kids to find engagement in the community in other ways. And what we did is we piggybacked it off of our summer school session, where when they weren't involved in Juntos on that particular day, the other 3 days, they were basically cadet teachers for elementary kids. So we're trying to grow some teachers out of this group too. And they did a great job in that, and the little kids really looked up to them and saw that visibility. And so that's the plan again this year, is to kind of couple our art and science summer school program with this program. And these kids were kindergartners when I became the elementary principal, so I'm super proud. Not every kid can come and speak at the county commissioners, so good job, you guys. Way to go. So, and shout out to OSU Extension and that, and really facilitating all of that. We're pretty dependent on the program at this point, so hopefully it's around for a long time. So, yeah.
So, are these all the Nestucca students?
Yeah.
And can we actually ask them to introduce themselves and tell us what year they are, just so we kind of get a little bit of an idea of who's in
Here, I'm
We
getting out
probably
of the
should have
way.
started with that, sorry.
Mia, you go first. You kicked it off. Come on. Come here.
You can do it.
My name is Mia and I'm a sophomore.
My name is Betsy and I'm a sophomore.
And is this your first year participating in Juntos? Or, yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
thank you.
My name is Noe Lopez, and it's my freshman year. I participated in Juntos during the summertime, and right now, obviously.
I'm Pedro Sandoval. I'm a freshman, and I did Juntos during the summer too.
Awesome, that's great. Thank you.
I'm Daisy Camacho, and I'm a sophomore.
I'm Eric Chavarine, and I'm a freshman.
You'll be a sophomore soon. We're in the last trimester, right?
Let's hope so, Eric.
I believe in these kids. Thank you. Thank you.
I'm Stephanie, and I'm a junior.
I'm Henry and I'm a freshman.
Excellent. Welcome. Thank you both.
I'm Jackie, and I'm a freshman.
Oh, I'm Vanessa and I'm a sophomore.
Well, thank you. Thank you. Appreciate that. It's just nice to know who's in the room with us. And this is an amazing program. I think that the Juntos program just really obviously is providing you all with some really great fun adventures and different ways to engage. And I think it's super cool that you guys acted as student teachers for the younger kiddos. I think that getting kids engaged and interested in school and in science is so important. I was a geology major actually in college, so I was a science major going through. Of course, I'm in government now, which has little to do with that, but the sciences are such an important piece for us. So I'm excited you guys are doing this stuff. And thank you for coming to talk to us. I know it is intimidating to come into a room like this and to step right up to the front table, and you all did an amazing job. And so I appreciate you taking your morning to be with us.
Likewise, I'm really grateful you're here. I was super excited that you were coming. We have loved Juntos presentations in the past, and I visited some Juntos classes and thought they were awesome. I wish, I'm really happy that you're here. I told you before the meeting that sometimes our meetings are boring.
Always.
Sometimes they are. And I've been looking forward to this for weeks. This was so great. And I'm excited for you that you have this program, because how cool is that to be able to go out and do fun stuff in the summer and learn about science? It's great. Last summer, I was invited to a couple of Juntos Afuera things that I wasn't able to join, and now I feel even more sorry for myself that I wasn't there. So maybe I could join you this summer. That would be awesome. And I want to extend an invitation. Before COVID, we started interacting with the Juntos class in Tillamook, and they were interested in coming and spending some time with us and learning about our jobs. And then COVID hit, and it wasn't safe to invite people into our offices. So I'd like to open up that invitation again. If you are interested in learning about county government or learning about our jobs, we would love to interact with you. You could come to work with us for a day, or you could interview us, or we could design something that would be valuable to you. So just let us know, because we'd love to get to know you better and work with you more.
Commissioner Yamamoto is online with us. He's in Nevada right now, so he's joining us remotely. Did you have any comments or questions for the students, Commissioner?
Oh, no.
You're muted. No matter how long we're in this environment, we also start talking. He's not muted. Well, we can't hear him. We could hear you before the meeting started.
Oh, dang it.
He's going to use his telephone and call in.
You should mute before you.
Yeah, mute before you turn your phone on, just in case there's feedback, please. Thank you. Well, you would think by this far into the world, right, we would all have this technology stuff just like figured out and it would always work. Not so much.
Literally every meeting I'm on, this happens still.
I know,
It's
right?
true.
Yeah.
Again, this many years in, it seems like it shouldn't, but it does. both to our actual devices and to our human brains, both.
What we've gotten a lot better at is lip reading.
Yeah. That's right.
Well, tell us about some other activities that you did with Mucho Escuela this year.
So Commissioner Yamamoto and I were talking just fine over that, but you can't hear either
Did you
of
go on
us.
other trips? Did you do other
So
things?
I don't know what.
Nice, fun.
Where was that?
In Pacific City.
Oh, that's great. On to the second.
Yeah.
Oh, fishing as well. I mean, I wasn't able to, but.
Want to drive?
That's great.
Did you, yeah,
What did you fish?
I don't know that that's.
Oh, that's a question for that.
Should I get rid of this?
Are they done with their?
Crabbing, nice. Nice. Did you catch no?
Yeah.
They had it for lunch.
Oh, that's
Oh,
great.
even better.
How do you know this is actually live again?
Did you love kayaking?
Yes.
I love kayaking.
We also went to zipline.
Oh, wow.
I got sick that day.
Oh, from ziplining, or you just were sick anyway?
I was sick the day before. I'm pretty sure it was COVID.
Oh,
Yeah.
dang it.
Yeah.
What else? Well, other than that, did the group enjoy ziplining?
Okay, there's something.
There is definitely something.
I hope we go back in this next summer.
Oh, you hope
Says
so.
it's-
Really consider it.
Yeah, we can hear everything.
Where else did we go?
We went.
I think that there's something about when we make the presentations live, it does something to this. So I don't really.
What else?
Let's try dropping out the meeting and coming right back.
The other two high schools.
Are we able to
Hike?
do that?
Oh, yeah, we went hiking. That was Cape Lookout. Yeah.
Cape Lookout?
Yeah, Cape
Cape
Lookout.
Lookout?
Yeah, yeah, let's have them.
In the rain, it was bad.
Oh, in Tillamook, you pretty much have to do everything in the rain, don't we? That's here.
And Dave and I were talking on this call, we can all hear you and we can hear each other.
David's
but
waving.
They can't hear us.
That's terrible.
So if you can make a quick announcement, we're gonna try having Deborah drop from the meeting and then.
Okay, all
join
right,
after
we're
we
having,
step up.
for those online who may not be aware, we're having some sound issues. We are gonna recess this meeting and reset our technology and begin again. So, all right, thank you. Recess at 9:18.
That just means that, like, our best trick is turn it all off and then turn it back on.
So just leave.
Yeah.
So if you decide to go into IT, the answer is typically turn it off and turn it back on. And I think there's years of schooling that which you learn to turn it off and turn it off.
And somehow that doesn't work. You could call my cell phone and we could probably listen to it on speaker.
We probably could, so. Well, thank you guys for coming. If you're hanging out for the rest of the meeting, we'd love to have you. If you are intending to get back to school, which I'm sure you all want to, you would also understand if you needed to go, so that's up to you guys.
But also,
I mean, your principal's with
I'm
you,
sorry.
so it's not like you're being,
It's true, and this meeting is short, we only have a couple of discussion items, so if you're curious, you're welcome to stay. And I know Commissioner
Let's
Yamamoto
ask
is
if he
hoping
can-
to say some words to you if
Say
we can,
if he can-
get in touch.
Can we get a sound check?
I'm not hearing him. He's lighting up. I mean, we know he's trying, and his microphone must be picking it up because he's lighting up.
Anybody online?
No, you weren't able to hear me when I was talking earlier either.
We lost all online.
So David, here's a suggestion, I have my cell phone with me in the room. And you could call my cell phone and I'll put you on speaker.
But nobody can.
Workaround number 2.
Is presentation muted normally set?
Can we get a sound check?
From whom?
Anybody?
Maybe you want to try speaking again?
Commissioner Yamamoto?
I can hear you guys in the room.
Okay.
Oh, we can hear Sean now online. David, try speaking.
Okay, I think we're good. Yeah?
David, can you say something? Oh, we hear you now.
Oh, thank you so much.
Okay, so we're gonna reopen this.
I was talking, I was able to talk to Sean
I know
online,
I didn't.
but no one in the room
miss
can
that.
hear me. When Jeff was out of the room,
And it's
I could talk to
still
Jeff,
looks,
but
it looks the same.
I don't know
So
what's going on.
Well,
Anyway,